Dizzy Gillespie? Dizzy Gillespie, 15 seconds or curtain, Dizzy. Oh, say, Diz, Kermit does have one rule for this show.
What's that?
No puppets allowed.
What? Guess I have to play the trumpet then.
It's the Muppet Show with our very special guest star, Dizzy Gillespie.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the light. It's time to get me started. Why don't you get me started?
Poor Statler, he couldn't take it anymore. It's time to get things started on the most sensational, inspirational, celebrational, motivational. This is what we call the Muppet Show. Thank you. Hi ho, and welcome to another one. We call these things Muppet Shows, and we call tonight's Muppet Show a good one. And that's because our very special guest star is the amazing master of jazz, Mr. Dizzy Gillespie. Why, tonight even Statler and Waldorf will have a good time. Statler isn't here tonight, Kermit. He's sick. Oh, that's too bad. The flu? No, the show. He's sick of it. Well, don't get lonely up there, okay? Not much chance of that. My wife is using Statler's ticket. She's just powdering her nose. No kidding. I've always wanted to meet your wife.
I thought the show had started. Who's the frog?
That's Kermit, dear. What's your wife's name, Waldorf? Astoria. It figures.
Come on, kill the small talk. Isn't there any music on this show?
Oh, yes, indeed, Astoria. In honor of Dizzy Gillespie, we present an all-jazz evening, starting with...
Can the commentary. Hit it, boys. 1, 2, 3.
There's lots of fish in the sea from which a girl can choose. There's lots of fish in the sea from which a girl can choose. But speaking personally, I wanna catch me some. If I saw a turbot, I don't think I'd disturb it. I wouldn't want to trifle with a trout. A flounder is a flounder, a shad is a cad, and the red snapper's definitely out. The cut or the score on a little sardine can't get in the swim, they just don't make the scene. I tell you definitely, I wanna catch me some.
Now, let me get this straight. This is a typical show, right, Waldorf?
Oh, I'd say so, Astoria, my dear.
First, a frog talks, and then a fish sings.
I wanted you to see for yourself. I bet you thought I came here to have a good time. Okay, nicely done, fish.
You Kermit the Frog?
Yeah?
Well, I'm Inspector Labrea, County Environmental Department.
Huh?
I'm going to record the loudness level on your show. You see, there have been some complaints about the noise.
Too much noise on our show? What kind of noise?
Certainly not applause or laughter. You see, music is your big problem. Let me show you.
You're concerned about noise, huh? I say, you're concerned about noise.
Yeah.
It's the music, so, huh?
Yes. You see, your strings are okay, but the brass, especially the trumpet, is murder.
Oh, terrific. Kermit, hey, it's time to introduce Dizzy Gillespie.
Who?
Izzy Gillespie, one of the world's greatest violinists.
Izzy? What are you talking about, violinist? You know Dizzy played the... Oh, why did you do that?
Fozzie, why don't you take the noise inspector Labrea down to the canteen for a cup of coffee?
Gotcha. Good. Aha. Let's go, sir.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, ladies ladies and gentlemen, one of the living legends of jazz is with us tonight. There's no sense talking about it when we could be listening. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dizzy Gillespie.
St. Louis woman with her diamond ring. She pulled that man around by her apron string. Twine for powder and a store-bought hair. Oh, that woman I love wouldn't have gone nowhere, nowhere. I hate to see evening sun go down. Hey, I hate to see evening sun go down. 'Cause my baby, she done left this town. Watch it. Go!
Well, not too bad. I can understand why you keep doing it week after week.
You can?
By the way, how much do they pay you?
Pay me?
Of course. Can you imagine some poor stupid turkey doing this for nothing?
Gobble, gobble. Hey, do you know how to get to Carnegie Hall?
Practice, man. Practice.
The old ones are the best ones.
Kermit, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't know he was a noise inspector.
Oh, that's okay. He's perfectly safe down in the canteen.
That's what you think. The chef is mashing potatoes on his anvil.
Man, I thought they'd never leave.
Yeah, enough of these musician jokes. That guy's an inspector. He's recording the show.
Groovy. Maybe we'll make the charts.
It's not that kind of recording.
That guy's a maniac.
I know, but he doesn't make much noise. You're
Hey, man, what was that?
B flat.
And now, Veterinarian's Hospital, the continuing story of a quack who's gone to the dogs.
Miss Piggy, I'm back and you've got to know. I love you, I love you, I love you.
Only 3 times. Last week you loved me 4 times.
I've been sick.
Hey, just a minute. Are you backing out? I've already taken out your appendix and your tonsils. What's the matter now?
Dr. Bob, I love Miss Piggy.
I see. Prepare the patient for brain surgery.
What?
check, Doc. This patient has good taste.
Oh, yeah? Then why does he have me for a doctor?
Brain surgery? Are you serious, Dr. Bob?
No, I'm comical Dr. Bob. Serious Dr. Bob was my brother, the comedian.
You have a brother who is a comedian?
Well, I did, until he fell into a vat of molten optical glass.
What happened?
He made a spectacle of himself. Okay, this week we will take out the patient's snoo.
What's new?
Nothing. What's new with you?
Ew, that's an old joke.
Yeah, well, it's new to me.
Hey, Miss Piggy, please tell me you love me because we've got to stop meeting like this.
Why?
I'm running out of vital organs.
So we come to the end of another veterinarian's hospital.
It's about
Tune
time.
in next time when we'll hear Dr. Bob say...
Prepare for surgery.
Dr. Bob, are you really going to remove his brain?
No, something much more vital than that.
You mean?
Yes, his wallet.
I know what to do. A little bit of this, a little bit of that makes a whole lot of heap. When you putting out more than you taking in.
Let me get this straight. A little bit of this, a little bit of that makes a whole lot of heaper.
Don't it?
When you're putting out more than you're taking in.
Let's go to bed, say sleep your head. Let's stay a while, say slow. Let's put on the pot, say greedy gut, and eat before we go. Go ahead, brother. Sweet little bitty bottom, little bitty bam,
Honestly, Waldorf, I don't understand you. Why do you come here and put up with this irritating, mindless, incessant nonsense when you could stay home with me?
No comment.
Mr. Frog. Mr. Frog, do you have a permit to keep livestock?
Livestock?
Yes. When I was backstage, I noticed 16 chickens, 6 horses, 4 goats, 8 hogs.
Excusez-moi, Kermie, may I speak with vous, incognito?
Sure, wherever you want. Excuse us a second.
Yeah.
That's the inspector you want me to charm?
Yeah, but I don't think this is a particularly good time.
Kermie, mon chéri, do not worry about a thing. Yoo-hoo! I do not believe that we have met.
No, we haven't. I'm Inspector La Brea.
Kermie, you silly! You did not tell me the inspector was such a handsome man. As you know, I am Miss Piggy.
Right. Add to that list 1 sow.
What?
Sow, you know, rhymes with cow.
Piggy,
Oh, yeah! Rhyme this! Oh, shut up!
There's a little old lady sleeping up here?
No, but hum a few bars and we'll fake it.
There's a little lady sleeping up here.
thank you. And now, have I got good news for you?
That inspector is closing the show.
Oh.
Then you don't have have good news for us.
Say, you're as bad as the two old geezers.
Why not? She's a geezeress.
Okay, so welcome, if you will, the Muppet Show's own cute and clownish cuddly king of comedy, Fozzie Bear!
Hey, look there! Hey, did you hear the one about the lady who went to the psychiatrist and said, "Doctor, my husband thinks he's a refrigerator." And the doctor says, "Well, don't worry about it." And the woman said,
I have to. He sleeps with his mouth open, and the little light keeps me awake. Very funny.
yeah. Moving right along. All right, same lady, right? Good. Goes in the psychiatrist's office, says, "Doctor, my husband thinks he's a transistor radio." And the doctor says, "Well, have him come in, we'll talk about it." And the woman says,
He can't talk. His batteries are dead. Oh, this guy is a riot.
I am.
Let's hear it for Fozzie Bear.
Thank you. You've been a very funny audience. I really enjoyed listening to you. What happened? Where did I go right?
I thought he'd never leave.
Excuse me. Crosstown buses run all night.
Doo-dah, doo-dah. Well, what's next on the show?
Just the closing musical number.
No trumpets, right? Because if this thing goes off one more time...
I know, you're gonna cancel the show. No, it's just a, well, it's just an encore by our violinist.
Oh, yeah, good. Well, okay, I'm gonna stay here and watch it.
Right here?
Yeah, what's his name? Izzy something?
No, in actuality, it's Dizzy Gillespie.
Dizzy Gillespie? That's terrific!
It is?
Yeah!
Well, but he plays trumpet.
He sure does. The guy's my all-time favorite. Hey, do me a favor. Let me sit in with him. I play a little saxophone.
Gee, well, why, fine, if you'll forget your recorder there.
What recorder?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's jazz time again. And joining our guest star on this final session is Inspector La Brea, the swinging civil servant. And here he is, our guest star with one of his great tunes, Mr. Dizzy Gillespie.
Yes, it is, I see. Yes, it is. Swing low, sweet and light. Swing low, sweet and light. Coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. Oh, an Eldorado coming after me. Coming for to carry me home. never die. The finance company just failed. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
We've done just about all we wanted to do except to say thank you to our very special guest star, ladies and gentlemen, one of the giants of jazz, Mr. Dizzy Gillespie.
Thank you, Kermit. I want you to know how much I admire you frogs.
You admire us frogs? Why is that?
Because y'all can do this.
I can't do that. All I can do is say, we'll see you next time on the Muppet Show. How did you do that? Oh, that's wonderful.
Tomorrow at 7 on The Muppet Show, Canadian singing star Anne Murray performs Snowbird. Next on Happy Days, Joni runs into trouble when she tries to prove that she's a responsible babysitter for Richie Jr.
The show is canceled.
Dizzy Gillespie? Dizzy Gillespie, 15 seconds or curtain, Dizzy. Oh, say, Diz, Kermit does have one rule for this show.
What's that?
No puppets allowed.
What? Guess I have to play the trumpet then.
It's the Muppet Show with our very special guest star, Dizzy Gillespie.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the light. It's time to get me started. Why don't you get me started?
Poor Statler, he couldn't take it anymore.
It's time to get things started on the most sensational, inspirational, celebrational, motivational. This is what we call the Muppet Show.
Thank you. Hi-ho, and welcome to another one. We call these things Muppet Shows, and we call tonight's Muppet Show a good one. And that's because our very special guest star is the amazing master of jazz, Mr. Dizzy Gillespie. Why, tonight even Statler and Waldorf will have a good time.
Statler isn't here tonight, Kermit. He's sick.
Oh, that's too bad. The flu?
No, the show. He's sick of it.
Well, don't get lonely up there, okay?
Not much chance of that. My wife is using Statler's ticket. She's just powdering her nose.
No kidding. I've always wanted to meet your wife.
I thought the show had started. Who's the frog?
That's Kermit, dear.
What's your wife's name, Waldorf?
Astoria.